I like Merkava's theme a lot. This is Merkava's theme. I don't know if that was clear. All right, so Suna has some phone-on experience. We have a phone-on right here in Columbus by the name of Tiggy, who is he's an excellent player. I don't know how Tiggy and GenesisDC compare as far as their phone-on playstyles, but Aurier and Phonon, I feel, play in each other's spaces pretty nicely. Like Aurier has a lot of one-hit confirms into big combos that have huge button priorities. So, and we are going to see whiffs the Oki on the back tech. Ooh, yeah, GenesisDC can't block overheads. I can't block overheads either. Suna put me into losers earlier today, and one thing that I know about fighting Suna is that I can't block overheads.
Solid damage there from Phonon.
Aurier out with the giant backdash. And yeah, can't block overheads. This is what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, Suna doesn't get the confirm that time. So we have 30 seconds on the clock, and we're going to do the Divine Thrust into one-hit confirm. Just sends him back. This is close. Whatever player gets, yeah. All right. So Phonon now has basically no incentive to play the game anymore. I mean, you have to play the game, but with 10 seconds on the clock, yeah, blocks the overhead that time. Fool me thrice. Shame on me. And yeah, this is unfortunately over. I don't think Aurier can do enough damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Timeout. This is one thing that I really enjoy about Uni as compared to a lot of games. Is the clock really matters.
Yeah, it does.
There are a lot of fighting games that if they go to timeout, it's kind of an odd occurrence, and I think that's as it should be, right? Fighting games should finish.
Right.
But I enjoy that Uni is a fighting game where if both players sort of agree to play that way, right? If they're both the sort of players who are going to do that, it's a game where life total going into the last 20 seconds can be a real motivator.
Yeah.
Oh, big counter hit. Can't confirm off it though.
Marvel can be like that too if you like Marvel 2.
Marvel 2?
Yeah, you get the runaway and the zoning going.
Yeah, okay. That's funny because Marvel is absolutely not a game you usually think of as being that kind of thing, but you're absolutely right. I mean, there are some amazing zoning comps in Marvel 2, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Ooh, and GenesisDC takes the first game with a timely chain shift into confirm. What adaptations will Suna make going into game 2? Who's to say? Let's find out together. Alright. Step 1, press Divine Thrust. Step 2, get a counter hit, almost get the pickup. That picks up probably from closer. Yeah, and this is definitely a pickup. So we're going to see about 3k into a knockdown setup. Yeah, chases the back tech. Is he going to bust out the overhead? No. He has now seen the GenesisDC is willing to block the overhead, so he's just gonna play footsies and this kind of thing. Ah, yeah, there's the overhead. Just holding on to it for a special moment. Could have gotten a confirm there. Just goes for the instant overhead instead. Yeah,
nice.
We got two characters here with instant overheads off chain. Should kill. There we go. And Suna with a big explosive start in this game 2 here. Oh, counter hit Divine Thrust. Ooh, drops the pickup, unfortunately. Another Divine Thrust. Divine Thrust has this massive hitbox in front of Aurier that makes it very easy to say, oh, you're doing a thing? All right, Divine Thrust you. Ooh, gets the corner switch. And we're going to see, yeah, jump back into jump A. I think that's jump A. It might be jump B. Ooh, yeah. All right.
Fall in, but blocks it.
Blocks the overhead that time. Doesn't do anything about it. Ooh. Alright, so if I were Suna, yeah, I'd be content to just wait and find an opportunity to Divine Thrust. Phonon in certain ranges gets to just be very frame advantaged, but it has basically no mix-up. So you're very comfortable a lot of the time just playing her game, letting her not hang herself, but you know, give you grid. Oh, the mix-up on the slow fall with jump C. And things not looking super good for GenesisDC, but he really doesn't need much. He needs basically one combo into a good setup. But this is going to make it harder, you know?
Yeah.
Suna taking frame advantage back.
Ooh,
Yeah, can't block all the overheads. Can't block all the overheads, especially from that range. It's not something you think about very much. You think that, oh, you're far away, you can't get overheaded. Well, Aurier's overhead goes very far. Aurier's standing overhead goes very far.
Alright, both players kind of sitting on that a little bit.
GenesisDC thinking about a switch. I think
probably hold up.
I think the switch is pretty good. I don't know what Suna knows about this matchup. We don't have any Hildas in Columbus.
Yeah, that might... Oh, she got the Cruella de Vil outfit, too.
Yeah. Basically cosplaying that character. Somebody should Photoshop her in a 101 Dalmatians. Alright, yeah, we are going to see, and this is going to be a setup. Suna back tech out. Nope, never mind. Yeah, gets the fake overhead and the low into, this should be carry into the corner. I mean, more or less, as far as Hilda ever carries anybody into the corner. The no mix-up, and Suna fishing with sweep. Now in with divine thrust, gives it up, is willing to wait. Oh god, that dive kick. That's not an overhead, but it is frame advantage. It's a great way to start your pressure in a top slows.
Yeah, strong showing from Hilda with in round one.
Yeah. GenesisDC looking to make it happen here. Oh, Suna finds his way in, gets a big confirm here. Blocks the overhead. Oh. How do you beat a character who can block overheads?
That's a great question.
That's the classic fighting game question. What do you... Oh my god, yo!
Dang.
Finds the reversal. The funny thing is, that's such a hard call-out. If GenesisDC were really just calling out... overhead specifically, he could just mash. But I think he wanted to cover a bunch of arbitrary frame gaps, and so just did super. Just found the super, and it's paying off huge dividends here.
Yeah, the
does not have a lot
back
to work
in.
with, and it is over.
Wow.
GenesisDC knocking Suna out of the tournament and putting himself into top 4, which I'm going to go play.
All right. Thank you for commentating with me.
I'll see you folks later. I'll see you on stream.
I'm assuming Suna will be joining me now.